everyone, welcome back to Jikook News. Today, before we talk about a new album, a world tour, or the cheers that will once again shake stadiums around the world, we need to address something far quieter and far more concerning. Behind Jungkook's strong smile on stage lies a harsh reality that has once again resurfaced. This threat does not come from cameras or flashing lights, but from someone who crossed the most personal boundary of all, the sense of safety. This recurring stalking case is not just news. It is a reminder that fame does not always come with protection. Today, we will talk about what really happened with honesty, empathy, and one purpose above all, to see Jungkook as a human being, not just an idol. Once again, Jungkook is forced to live without peace. Behind the spotlight and the world's applause, a dark presence has returned to haunt him, one that no person should ever have to face. Recently, a woman suspected of stalking Jungkook was arrested in Seoul, immediately raising serious concerns among fans, as the case directly involves the personal safety of an artist. On January 4th, the Yongsan police station confirmed the arrest of a Brazilian woman in her 30s, identified as Ms. A, on suspicion of violating the Stalking Crimes Punishment Act. According to official reports, at around 2:50 p.m. local time, the woman went to Jungkook's residence in Yongsan-gu and caused a disturbance by throwing letters into the property. What makes this situation even more alarming is that this was not her first offense. Authorities revealed that Ms. A had already been arrested twice in the previous month for repeatedly visiting Jungkook's home. These repeated incidents eventually led Jungkook's legal team to file for a restraining order in an effort to protect his safety and prevent further danger. Although the police stated that the investigation would continue and that appropriate legal measures would be considered, anger and frustration quickly spread among fans. Many felt that the protection came too late, as if Jungkook's safety was only taken seriously after the threat had occurred multiple times. Amid this anxiety, a fan site Twitter account revealed another layer of the situation. They explained that their team had been aware of the woman's presence for some time and had attempted to handle the matter internally through legal channels. With legal assistance, they even managed to contact some of the woman's relatives, especially since she documented nearly all of her actions on social media. She openly shared personal information such as her full name, age, and nationality. Most disturbingly, according to the account, the woman firmly believed that Jungkook was her soulmate, a belief completely detached from reality and extremely dangerous. She traveled to Korea alone under the pretense of work while obsessively attempting to approach Jungkook. Even more alarming, she uploaded details of her arrest, the restraining order, and every step of her actions online, exposing the situation to the public. The case was later passed to the account at Protectchper, which actively pursued further action. Emails were sent to the embassy of the woman's home country, and every possible channel was explored in hopes of securing firm intervention. However, all of these efforts ultimately ended without concrete results. The long process was described as exhausting, emotionally draining, and deeply frustrating. Criticism toward the handling of the case by Korean authorities was eventually voiced openly. Reports stated that the woman was arrested on the 13th and then released, with the restraining order issued only afterward. Many believe that stricter punishment should have been enforced from the very first arrest. This case serves as a painful reminder of how fragile and complicated protection for stalking victims can be, and how crucial early, decisive action truly is. Amid this heavy concern, BTS brought a ray of light to millions of fans around the world. On Sunday, January 4th, BTS officially revealed the first details of their upcoming album, their first full group release in nearly 4 years. For ARMY, the wait has been long and filled with longing. BTS also announced that concert dates would be revealed on January 13th at 12 p.m. Brazil time, sparking excitement and speculation about which countries the group might visit. In their official statement, BTS shared how meaningful this new phase is in their journey. Their fifth album carries deep significance, marking their return after 3 years and 9 months without a group release while symbolizing a new musical and personal direction. The album will feature 14 tracks, each carrying stories they wish to share with ARMY. The members were deeply involved in the creative process, from music and concepts to the emotions poured into every song, reflecting the hardships, growth, and inner journeys experienced during their hiatus. BTS also confirmed that a world tour will begin following the album's release. The full schedule will be announced on January 14th at 12 a.m. Korea Standard Time, or January 13th at 12 p.m. Brazil time. In their message, BTS asked ARMY to continue walking alongside them, offering love and support as they enter this new chapter. Rumors have circulated that the tour may include around 65 concerts worldwide, potentially making it one of the largest tours in BTS's career. Excitement has surged, particularly in countries that have waited years for BTS's return. Brazil, with its massive ARMY base, is among the most hopeful. Memories of BTS's 2019 concert at Allianz Parque Stadium in São Paulo, attended by over 90,000 fans and preserved in the Love Yourself World Tour DVD, remain vivid. Now, with a new album and world tour confirmed, anticipation is rising once again. For many fans, this moment is not just about music or concerts. It is about BTS returning as a group, standing on stage together, sharing their stories, wounds, hopes, and love with the world. And behind all of it, one hope stands above everything else: that Jungkook and every member of BTS can live their lives with safety, peace, and protection. Amid the anger, disappointment, and fear surrounding this case, one truth becomes clearer than ever. No success, no album, and no world tour is more important than a human life. And just as that concern reaches its peak, BTS brings news that shakes the heart. A new album, a new journey, and a promise to walk with ARMY again, more honest and stronger than ever. But our greatest hope remains unchanged, not only to see BTS return to the stage, but to ensure that Jungkook and every member can live in peace, safety, and protection. Thank you for watching Jikook Moments. If you care and want to continue standing with them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Because loving an idol is not only about supporting their work, it is also about protecting their humanity.